all the emotions you're feeling right now?
I think I'm all drained out. I just feel happy that we've won. Obviously, I know it's an end of a career kind of thing, but honestly, my focus was on this game, and it's so important to the club to keep winning. Important that we sealed the title last week, and then to double it up to the Scottish Cup is a special feeling.
Have you had any second thoughts over the last couple of weeks with winning the double?
No, I haven't. It's not an emotional decision. You know, I made it earlier in the season because it just felt like the right time for me. Physically, it was never a question. It's just a timing thing in terms of my 3 years being up here. Right time as a family to, you know, it just feels like the right time, and I feel comfortable with it. I think it's someone else's turn, and there's no one else that I want to play for on this planet other than this club. And when I realised that was going to be the case in terms of having to go back home and get on with life from that point of view, it was the right decision.
A last minute winner in a final over your biggest rivals is some way to go out.
Oh my! Honestly, like. I'm worried that something bad's going to happen to me because over the last couple of weeks life's just felt really good. On a serious note, it was a tight game, and it was going to be settled by little bits and bobs and moments, and you know, I'm just so happy for Adam to score that goal. It's huge for a young player to do that, and you know, you can tell that even though he's only been here a small amount of time, he loves the club, and that's a big moment.
Did you have any doubt when Sima scored? Did you have any doubt it would go to VAR, and as soon as the referee looked at it, you would see a foul, or was your heart in your mouth?
Your heart's always in your mouth because you don't know. Like, it came from behind me, so I don't know who pushed me. You know, I didn't know what had gone on behind me, but I felt set for the cross. Obviously, they had a plan to cross on me, and as soon as I got ready to deal with it, someone pushed me, and I don't think my team would have done that. So I was confident someone pushed me, but it was just whether it was a Celtic or Rangers player.
We've spoken a few times, and you've spoken how much you love this club now, how much the move has meant to you. Just sum up the difference it's made, what it's given your career, your life, it's meant today being here in front of your family, just the whole kind of the life at Celtic you've had.
I live in moments, so you could have asked me this question when life was good at Shrewsbury Town, Birmingham. You could have asked me when I was sat on the bench at Burnley, at West Ham. You kind of live in it and do your best to stay focused and humble and hungry, and that's how I've been my whole life. And sometimes it pays you back, and sometimes you just have to suck it up. I've been lucky that whilst I've been up here, it's paid me back in ways that I never thought you could be paid in football, in terms of the love and the loyalty this place has showed me, and really let me into its heart, and I'll be forever grateful, be forever part of us as a family.
How special was that moment, going up to collect the trophy, waving to your family in the stand, all there to see you off, lift the trophy in your final game ever as a player?
Oh, I don't know how special it was. I think at the time, you just do, right? You just live it and see the smiles on everyone's faces. But there's going to be a moment where I'm going to be a couple of months, maybe a couple of years. I don't know when, but at some point it's going to all come crashing down. But you know what? I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to smile and be like, what a ride! Loved every minute of it. Like I say, good, bad. I've had a great career in terms of there's been all sorts of plots and storylines to it, and ups and downs, and we've stuck together as a family. We've stuck together as a group of friends, and you know, I'm proud to represent.
What do you take away from Celtic, Joe?
I don't know. I'm going to find out on it in the coming months, because like I say, I've lived it. I've been here to win. This club wants to win. This fan base wants to win. And I wanted to win. So I'm going to have to kind of remove myself from that kind of crazy way of thinking, and that crazy way of living. But you know, ultimately, I just feel love and respect, and I feel a lot of passion towards this place.
This has been a hugely successful Celtic side across the last couple of decades. What do you see inside that dressing room that's brought the trophies and the silverware?
I see it's ingrained in the walls. It's ingrained in the people that come to support us. You know, we don't. That fan base is superb, and you know why? Not because it doesn't just turn up and cheer and sing songs and say everybody don't worry about it. It expects, you know what? When you play with passion and when you play with a desire to work for the badge, they get behind you. And when we're together as one, it's very, very hard to stop domestically.
Final message for the manager or the players for you in the dressing room there?
From me.
For you?
For me, no. Look, this place has made this feel so special. The manager, the players. You know, sometimes I have to feel. You know, I know that it's coming to an end for me, but they've made me feel so special. The boys, they really have. They made an old boy happy, and I'm forever grateful to all of them.
We must
Joe,
Of course, I will. It goes without saying. But like I say, I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait for that crash and come down.
So you seem really emotional. Has that caught you by surprise?
No, I'm an emotional guy. I play with my heart on my sleeve, and I'm probably more emotional when I'm happy. I'm not that emotional when I'm sad, but I'm proud. I shed a tear after that final. So just pure joy, sheer happiness, and very proud.
Well, let's jump to